Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealwithlove.com. So the idea of the Astrocolorscope is that we're going to mix astrology, a little bit of astrology, with color. And the way we mix the color is we're using crystals from my ever-expanding crystal bag. I choose 3 crystals and then throw them into a chart with 12 houses, and then we see where the crystals land for you. And I also take a colored bead from here, so we get a little bit of extra color as well. And I'll be taking cards. Now let me see, where are my cards? They disappeared. So we have the Voyager deck of cards. I really like these because they're a collage of images. So what I'll do is I'll pick a card and then I'll hold the card up, and you can see what you're most attracted to in that card, and that may reflect a message for you, a special message for you. So before we get going with the Astrocolorscope, do remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit. You'll get the color kit at bit.ly/color kit. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so we're starting with Aries. Aries. So your colors are kind of interesting, of course. So the first house, which is your house, Aries, is this beautiful little heart. This is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, you know, you think of black as being something that's dark and dismal, but black has all the colors in it. So being in your first house, to me, this is saying that something you have wanted is going to come into your life. It's going to open up. And it's almost like because you are ready to open something within yourself up. And so you're grabbing this opportunity at this time with this black energy to expand, to branch out in the world, to have a new identity, to do something different, to go on an adventure, that kind of thing. So this black energy is saying all kinds of possibilities are open to you, and it's because your heart has opened up to this new energy. Black tourmaline is usually a stone of protection. So this is saying that it's okay. Don't be afraid. You can move forward now. You can let go of any fears that have stood in your way and just get on that road to adventure. Yeah, feels very good. So the second stone is tiger's eye. So this is this beautiful golden, yellow, brown tiger's eye. And look at those stripes in it. Now, yellow is about the solar plexus and your power and your confidence. And tiger's eye is a stone of confidence. It's a stone of self-esteem. So with this, it's also a stone that says your creativity is expanding and opening up. This went into your 6th house. The 6th house is a house of work, health. But, you know, it's next to the 5th house, which is that creative energy, and it's a creative stone. So I feel that this is saying that in your work environment, that you may be getting more creative, that you may be thinking of new ways of doing things, or you may be looking at your job, at your career from a different perspective. And because of that, it's like your confidence, your self-esteem is going to expand, increase. Yeah, it just feels like there's more power that's coming into your life. Now, this has a lot of brown on it as well, and brown is grounded. But when I'm looking at this stone, I don't know if you can see it at all. When I'm looking at this, that brown has, it's not that it's totally solid. There's little pieces of it that are a little bit translucent. So there's almost a sense of more stability in your work, but it's not routine. So it's almost like the stability is coming in, the structure is coming in, but it's not so much that it's going to be routine. I feel almost as if there's going to be some form of excitement that's coming with this as well, and it's going to pick up your confidence and make you feel really good. Excellent. So now the 12th house had this lovely piece of prasiolite. Now I say prasiolite, it could be pronounced some other way. It's green amethyst. So look at this, you can see through it, right? It looks like a piece of, I don't know, candy. Turkish delight, that's what it looks like to me. it feels like, you know, the 12th house is a house of, can be a house of fear, it can be a house of enemies. It's the 12th, it's like it's the end of the cycle, isn't it? It's a Pisces house. And you know, with Pisces, we have all these, we've gathered lots of information from all the other signs of the zodiac, and we come to this place where we have to either let go or take some pieces with us to move on. And you know, what's interesting to me is that you have this new energy that has all the vibrations in it, all the colors in it. So I feel almost as if here you're at that place where you're having to let go of something in order to move into this new, almost like black hole that's coming up. But with the green, amethyst is a healing stone, and with green it's your heart. It's your heart, and it's an energy of a new identity. So I get this sense with this that you may be letting go of some friends, of some people around you that maybe no longer reflect who you are, and it's not negative. You know, this is just cleansing. It's just cleansing them out, and it could be that you're cleansing out your diary, cleansing out your address book, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be drastic, like you're letting go of a friend that you've loved forever, etc. It just feels like you're letting go of something that just is no longer serving you, no longer serving your life. So when we look at all these together, green, black, and kind of yellow brown, it kind of has an energy of a tree, doesn't it? So there may be some kind of link with your family tree and finding something out and letting things go as well in your family tree. Mercury is retrograde from around about the 4th to the 25th of this month. And so I feel as if that heart energy, an aspect of this is you going inside of yourself. And then this green, it's like coming full circle and then letting something go. Yeah, it just feels like that kind of energy is coming up for you. There's a lot of fiery energy going on this month, and you're Aries, and there's a grand fire trine that's around about the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, around about that time. And there's almost a sense of you, I feel like you're bursting out of your shell, and there's some kind of truth that's coming to you, and it's around about that time. And especially with the Mercury, it's almost like you'd have gone inside yourself and then coming out, and it feels like, you know, like you're taking off after about the 8th, 10th of the month. You're taking off. Yeah, feels good. Let's take a bead, see what color you get. Okay, so your stone is this beautiful topaz. It's an orange color. Can you see that? It's kind of orange, gold, yellow. It's got a little bit of a cognac feel to it. So this feels like it's emotional, it feels creative, and it feels like you're talking to someone, a friend maybe, about going somewhere to explore your creativity. It feels very good. Yeah, it feels like you're going to have a conversation with someone that may be emotional. It may be you saying, I really need this, I really need some support. And your friend is saying, okay, I'll come with you, I'll help you. That's the sense. Now, on the 23rd, there is a new moon. It's in Scorpio. And it's also a partial eclipse, a partial solar eclipse. The card that came up for you is the Sun card. So this is kind of interesting because that 23rd of the month really feels like it's an important time for you. And with the Sun energy, I feel as if there's a ray from the sun that's coming to you that wants to be acknowledged, an energy that's coming to you that wants to be acknowledged. When you look at this card, what do you see in it? What most attracts you at this moment? And then ask what the message is from that particular image that you're most attracted to. Just see what comes up for you. When I look at this, I just see that yellow that's in there. And I feel that that is the most important for me, for you, that yellow energy. So it feels like you're coming out. So there's a lot of going in and coming out and going in and coming out this month for you. But the 23rd, which is that new moon and partial solar eclipse, there's just a sense around that time of something, it's almost like big is happening for you. So a new energy that's coming through, and it feels like it's connected to your purpose, feels like it's connected to your mission, and it's almost like an aha moment. That's the sense to it. There is a full moon on the 8th, which is also an eclipse. We've got a double eclipse this month, and we've got retrograde, and we've got a grand trine. There's a lot going on, but I feel that that eclipse on the 8th, that solar, that lunar energy on the 8th, is not as significant as the 23rd. That feels like it's very important for you, and especially as it's a fiery energy for you as well. It's in Scorpio, which is going to bring some stuff up, but I feel that that bringing stuff up is linked to your mission and linked to your purpose and linked to a very important aha moment. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Do leave a comment below. Let me know if the messages resonate for you. If you know what your ascendant and moon signs are, check out the other Astrocolorscopes for that too. And you can also invite your guides and angels to let you know which crystal, which of the 3 crystals has a specific message for you, for your moon or ascendant sign. I make jewelry, so this is one of the pieces of jewelry I make. This is an angel wing, an earth angel wing. You can find those in store.sealwithlove.com along with lots of other goodies. And of course, if you've enjoyed the Astrocolorscope, remember I do offer a crystal reading service in the guidance section of my website. So that's sealwithlove.com/guidance. And finally, remember to pick up your colour kit. That's at bit.ly/colour kit. I look forward to seeing you next month or next week with the Colorscope show. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.